Yeah. So suppose you want to decorate one reflection. No need to decorate what is there in the mirror. If you want to see the reflection, suppose what is in the mirror, if you just decorate the mirror, that will not be um, natural. The appearance will not be natural. But what will be the natural appearance? If you decorate your face nicely and go and see in front of the mirror, then automatically your face will be looking good. So this example is very wonderful example here. Suppose you want to make yourself happy, then the way this principle is that you must make Krishna happy. Krishna is always happy. It's not that by your offerings Krishna will become happy. No, it is about you, how you will become happy. So if you want to become happy, then you must offer your homages to Krishna, so that Krishna will recognize that you are offering your homages. So offering your homages, this sloka is explained here. Yat karoshi yad snasi yad yosi yada chijas tat kurusha madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you act, everything you should do as an offering to me. Then you may ask why, if we offer our homages in everything that we do, then only it is possible that we will be devoted. Why it is so? If we do not offer our homages, anything that we do, if we forget Krishna, then why will become unhappy? The reason is that we have to understand the fundamental principles. Fundamental principles here, what is that? That Sat, Chit, Ananda are the fundamental principles from which we are the part and parcel of the absolute whole. The absolute whole is Krishna, who is Sat, Chit, Ananda. So Ananda, or the happiness that we are looking for, is presence in full in Krishna, but in a portion in us. Unless we become connected to God, Yoga Jukta Visuddhatma, Vijitatma Jitendriya, Sarvabhutatma Bhutatma, Kurvana Pinalipyate. So the process is that one must connected to Supreme Personality of Godhead through the process of yoga. The yoga means the linking process. When the river or rivulet is connected to the rivulet is if the rivulet is connected to the river, then the paddy field can be supplied with the water. Suppose you want to do some cultivation to sow some seeds and get uh, some grains out of it, then you need sufficient watering to your field. So if your happiness is the fruit that you want to cultivate from this khetra, this body which is uh, awarded to you, must be cultivated by your divine soul with the bhavana. Bhavana means the consciousness. So consciousness is that it must be connected with Supreme Lord. Nastir buddhi ajuktasya. Those who are not connected, they don't have intelligence that how they can attain the peace. Nacha ajuktasya bhavana. They don't have this consciousness that how can the peace or the happiness be flown from the river to my field. See, if the river is the Krishna consciousness and your field is the one to be supplied through the connection or the channel called rivulet, through which the water will flow from the river to your field. So that shloka explains in Bhagavad-gītā 2.66. Nastir buddhi ajuktasya na chajuktasya bhavana na cha bhayavayatah santi asantasya kutah sukham na cha abhavayatah santi asantasya kutah sukham. So without a loving feeling or exchange of Krishna consciousness being established, there is no possibility that this Ananda principles be flown from the source to these destinations. If our body is the field or destinations to be filled with the happiness of Krishna consciousness, then it must be connected to the source. Source is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And how it will be connected, that process is called yoga. So Bhagavad Gita says, Yoga Yukta Visuddhatma Vijitatma Jitendriya Sarvabhutatma Bhutatma Kurvan Apina Lipyate. So that process by which one should link yourselves with Supreme Personality of Godhead by conquering the influences of these senses, which takes away you to surrender to Krishna. So one must gradually practice the process of conquering over the Indriya and be controlled. Uddharete atmanam atmanam no atmanam avasadayat. So this Indriya, unless conquered, unless regulated towards the divine consciousness of serving Supreme Personality of Godhead, they make us fall down. So that the practice of this process of this Indriya being surrendered to Rishikesha, the controller of the senses is really Rishikesha. If they are surrendered through this process, Jat Karosi, Jadasnasi, Jadduhosi, Dadasi Jat. That is called the offering of homages. These are the basic principles of Krishna consciousness, that by what one must link himself to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So what is the reason that we are unhappy? The reason is that Krishna bhuli sei jiva anadi bahirmukha ateva maya tarate sansarera dukkha. We are suffering because we have forgotten Krishna. So now what is that we have to do? We have to remember Krishna. How can we do that? When in our every activities we remember Krishna, we offer our homages. Tani sarvani samjamya jukta sitamat paraha vasahi jasya indriyani tasya pragya pratisthita. With our solid intelligence, this fine tuned Krishna consciousness intelligence, when is called pragya, when we know that all of our senses must be regulated to be connected jukta asit mataparaha with the transcendental activities or senses of Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is like decorating your original face. When we water to the root, automatically the branches and leaves get juvenated. Jatha taro mulana nischanayena trupyanti tatbhuja pasakha. Just like when you water at the root of a plant, automatically the branches and leaves are get juvenated. But if you directly try to water to the branches and the leaves, it will not be. So, like our process of satisfying the senses is that we are directly watering on the leaves and branches, but not watering to the root. So these examples are wonderful examples, whether watering at the root or decorating the original face, then the reflections get automatically um, decorated. So that process is to be understood, that this Krishna consciousness process is the linking process. So this linking process, you may say that karma, jnana, dhyana, these are many other processes are there. So through your karma, if it is not linked, you may say that I am doing my duty as per Vedic instructions, this and that. But yajna, Purusha is Krishna. Even though you are following superficially Veda, doing karma, but if you are not understanding the purpose of the Veda, Vedaisha sarve aham vedya vedanta krita Veda vidya vacha, then your karma will not yield the desirables of happiness. Similarly, in the speculative process of knowledge, if your jnana is not linked to understand Supreme Personality of Godhead, dadami buddhi yogam tena jena mam upajanti te, however a devotee get all the required knowledge. That knowledge which cultivate Krishna consciousness is the jnana yoga. That karma which cultivate Krishna consciousness is karma yoga, and that dhyana which meditate on Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is called dhyana yoga. So yogi, we all should be yogi. Yogi means linked to Supreme Personality of Godhead, be it karma, jnana or dhyana. Unless they are linked to Supreme Personality of Godhead, then they will not yield any successful result. Even though you may say these are some spiritual activities, you are doing good karma for the betterment of the society, this and that, you may derive many such things which appear to be wonderful but not connected to God. Then they will not get the desirables of happiness, because not linked to supreme source of Sat Chit Ananda. The pleasure which is eternal and comes from Vidya will only come by the process of linking to Supreme Personality of Godhead. युक्त कर्मम फलम त्यक्ता शांति में अपनोति नष्ट किम अयुक्तम काम कार्य तो फल सक्त निबद्धते. So others who are attached to what they do, what they earn, and they want to enjoy their result, whatever they earned. Ayukta काम कारण फलसक्त निबद्धते, attached to the fruits. So they play a game of blaming Krishna when something is undesirable happen to them, and they claim all the desirables is owned by their own efforts. Here, Daivichavyatra Panchakaranam is ignored when something good is obtained, and when something bad is obtained, then this fifth Karana, Daivichavyatra Karana, is only addressed. You're addressing Krishna, why this bad thing has happened to me? But when good thing has happened, oh, I have done, so I will enjoy. And this is the reason that Chukta karma phalam tektva, this result orientations of the karma is given to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Whatever you earn, that must be engaged in pleasing Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in that process, that you can get Santim Apnoti Nashtikim. This is the process of determinations that all that you do, you must offer your homage as homages to Krishna. Ayuktaha Kam Karana. Those who are not linked to Supreme Personality of Godhead through this linking process of yoga, then they cannot get this happiness, and they, because of kama is a roga, and krodha is a vanni. Th- these are the two outcomes, along with the lova, moha, mada, mascharya, burns the burns the living entity with this fire of desire, and no happiness can ever be got. So you may say that sometimes people are giving things, but they sometimes give with false ego, and sometimes one gives not as per his capacity, just has to showcase or has to do something because everybody is giving. If you will not give, then so this the spirit is important. Suppose you have the capability to decorate Lord Krishna's temple in Janmashtami, but you have the money, you have everything, but you don't want to spend the money which you keep in your bank. Karpanya dosa upahata svabha. You are buddho saranam annicha karpanaha phalayatava. Those who are interested to enjoy their result, they don't want to dedicate or surrender the result of their actions to Krishna. buddho saranam annicha karpanaha phala hetava. So they do not do that in the appropriate manner. Means whenever you have some ability to serve Supreme Personality of Godhead, but you are not doing as per your ability, but in a smaller portions or in a smaller way, just to maintain the uh, showcase that yes, I'm also doing like that. So that will not be uh, reflections of the true offering of homages. But if you have nothing to give, but yet you are offering just little water with tulsi to Lord, then Lord can not reciprocate your offerings with all that he has. He said, Ama bechi, Ama bechi, sujive tomar runa. When Advaita was offering Ganga water and tulsi to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to invite Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to save this world from the influences of Kali. Aditya was mendicant. He had absolutely nothing. If he has to give something, he has to go door to door to beg something and give. Instead, he thought, I have nothing, but I can only offer Tulsi and Ganga water. So when Aditya offered Tulsi and Ganga water, Lord Krishna descended and he said, I can only sell myself to repay the debt you have created by offering Tulsi water. So here, Patram Puspam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prajachati Tasya Uparutam Asnami Pratatmana. Supreme Personality of Godhead is absolute in everything. He is not looking anything from avidya, but he is looking everything from vidya. Avidya has nothing to do with all these opulences, unlimited universes are all belonging to him. Mai sarvam idam pratram sutra manigana. Aham sarvasya prabhu matah sarvam pravartate. Everything is belonging to him. So he is not in need of the wealth or anything from avidya is not required for Krishna. But when these homages are mixed with devotions, bhaktya prayachati, then it becomes vidya. The transcendental devotions and surrenderness that you add with this dravya become the source of vidya or sachidanandamaya. So this transcendental offering accepted by Krishna, and in exchange, Krishna gives anything and everything possible. So that is the process that one must surrender to the process of yoga with a right intentions. Right uh, intention means if you are giving the dravya, the intention is something else. Then that is not the right intentions. So Krishna is looking after the right intentions. There is a story in Lord Jagannath Puri when one aristocrat and arrogant person came to the temple and asked all the priests that I want to offer 1 lakh rupees and you have to offer that in the same day to Lord Jagannath. You have to spend everything in the same day and then you should not save any money out of it. So in one offering, you must finish all the 1 lakh rupees. It is not this time, it is some where 400, 500 year ago. That means in 1 rupee almost you can get like the uh, grains or etc. equal to 1000 rupee. So he has offered 1 lakh rupees. Means how these many items can be offered to Lord Jagannath. So all the priests were surprised that how we can spend 1 lakh rupees in one day. So then the priest were looking for a solutions. Lord Jagannath dreamed them. Ask this person to give only beetle, and that is made up of Gajamukuta. Gajamukuta means there is a pearl which is coming from the head of elephant. So to get that elephant, one must kill many many elephant to get that Gajamukuta, the pearl from the head of the elephant. So then the person was surprised that how we can get Gajamukuta by killing so many elephants. Each elephant is expensive that time. So within 1 lakh rupees, he cannot buy that many elephants also. So then he surrendered. So with arrogance, we or with the false pride, we cannot win the heart of Krishna. Or with the amount of money, wealth, whatever has come to us, has been given by Krishna. One neither be arrogant nor be kripana, miser. So if one become miser or become arrogant of the wealth, then Krishna will not accept the homages. One need to be very submissive, humble, and offer anything with greatest devotion. So that is the process. This process, yoginam api sarvesam madgatirantaratmana shraddhavan bhajati jo mam same yukta tamamata. One may be follow the process of tapasya, jnana, or karma, but a yogi who is be tapasya, vigyani, vikarmi, or be simply one who offer his homages like the fruit vendor here, seeing Krishna's beautiful form, he got attracted. Kandharpa Koti Kamanya Vishesha Shobham. Even in exchange, there is nothing, few grains only left in the hand of the child Krishna when he wanted to give in exchange some grains from the reserve of Mother Jashoda. But until the both folded hand palms hold some grains till Krishna reaches the fruit vendor, only few grains, maybe 10 20 grains left in the hand, all other fell down. So when the fruit vendor saw there is nothing in exchange to get from Krishna, but he got very attracted by the beautiful form of Krishna. Then what values of these grains in front of this most executive beauty of Lord Krishna? With that, he surrendered to Krishna and gave all the fruits, whatever Krishna can carry out of love, not in exchange of the grains. So normally he was giving everybody only those value of fruits, means whatever grain he got in exchange, that when he or she got in exchange, that that much only she used to give. But here to Krishna, she absolutely not got anything in exchange. So what she has given is only out of love and affections towards the beautiful form of Krishna. He got so attracted. So anyway, if we get attracted toward Krishna with jnana, knowing Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead, or we got attracted to our Krishna by regulating our senses, knowing these senses should be surrendered to Krishna for the pleasure of Krishna, called tapasya, or dhyana yogi, or jnana yogi, or karma yogi. Act day and night hard for the pleasure of Krishna. So, in whatever way, or simply get attracted toward Krishna and offer your homages, see the beautiful form of Krishna. This yogi gets the ultimate happiness. This yogi who somehow or other with any process of linking get connected to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Among them who chosen Krishna as the heart and soul, Madgatenantaratmana, Shraddhavan bhajate Jomam. If he offer his homages with a great faith and affections toward Krishna, then he is the highest. So here, in exchange to the offerings of the fruit vendor, Lord Krishna given as many pearls can be filled in the basket of the uh, fruit vendor. But not only this wealth, but also he has stolen the heart of this fruit vendor. So stealing the heart of the uh, devotee is the great character of Krishna. Sarva being Churagraganyam Purusam Namami, the Aneka Janma Arjita Papa Choram Churagraganyam Purusam Namami. He being the greatest thief who steals the heart of the devotee also steals Aneka Janma Arjita Papa Chauram. He steals all the sins that is accumulated in the heart of the devotee. Giri prasaranam api paparasins. They may be deposited like a big mountain, yet Krishna still all those sins. And what else? Haranti mana. He also steals the mind of the devotees. You can see here Krishna definitely stolen the heart of the devotee. Fruit vendor here, he has stolen the sins of the fruit vendor, and he has attracted the mind of the fruit vendor just because of his sublime faith. So this is loving exchange with Krishna. The principle is that we should endow it with absolute faith, devotion, and we should have some kindness in us. Otherwise, if there is no kindness, seeing Krishna if also will not offer our homages being miser. So miser is not having any kindness. So here, if the miserliness present, then the fruit vendor would have not given the fruits. Then reciprocate beyond. Krishna reciprocate beyond our expectations. So that whatever we do, a small thing possible to us, simply giving something what we cook for a eating of ourselves. Instead, we offer to Krishna. Jiva do, or speaking few words to a glorifying Lord. If you engage this tongue, then there is nothing much required. You simply, whatever you eat, you can offer to Krishna. Uh, Whatever you speak little word to glorify Krishna. Maybe a song, a prayer, or you may give a good class. So engage your tongue and your ear in hearing. This simple process of Krishna consciousness attract Krishna. So that way, a devotee get the releasement by seeing, by offering, by associating, by engaging in various activities of Krishna. So through this, one actually get the happiness of Krishna, just like he is decorating his original form and image automatically get decorated. Hare Krishna. Any questions?